This is episode 66 of Keep It 100. And today what we're going to talk about is the power of a big hello. What the hello does that mean? All right, let's talk about this. I've had some recent experiences, and then experiences that go way back, that have proven to me that when you set the temperature of the pool ahead of time, your potential for impact and your potential to create happy and your potential to do something big and meaningful increases a lot. Here's some examples. I was recently on an Alaska Airlines flight, and normally the pilot jumps on, hey, we're going to be doing it. Well, the pilot popped out of the cockpit before we took off, and he's like, hey guys, I'm Captain so-and-so, and this is what we're going to be doing, and we're going to have a good time. We're going to da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, what a welcome, what a hello. It just made the flight more enjoyable. Sometimes it's as simple as an email. Hey, Sarah, I'm having you meet Melanie, and Sarah's great, and Melanie's great. Sometimes it's how you build the story in the intro that builds that up. And of course, I was so lucky to work at WWE, where it's all about story, story, story. Number one A is to build that story, it's the characters. And number 1A1 is the entrances of the characters, the hellos of the characters. When it's a big hello for a good guy, there's bright lights and vibrant, happy music, and he's smiling. And when it's a mean hello for a bad guy, it's dark and ominous and moody. You're setting the table for this. Well, I recently, as I reflect on life, went back to my days. Shout out to Keisha for winning the contest to design the logo for the Riverside Raccoons back in Oneonta, New York, my elementary school. And I remember a semi-traumatic experience back when I was a kid at school. My parents took us out of Riverside and we went to the Catholic school down the street. And, we left kicking and screaming, but we go to the school and it just didn't resonate. It wasn't a religious thing. It wasn't a teacher thing. I missed my friends. I missed the people I was around. And I sure as heck didn't get a big hello when I arrived. And what felt like years, but probably was a few weeks, eventually my parents acquiesced and they let us go back to Riverside. So I remember that morning, clear as day, I put on my blue sweatpants and I pulled them up to my knees because that's how I roll, still do. And I get to the school and you walk in, and I don't remember if I checked in at the office. I don't remember if I went right to gym class because that happened to be the class I was walking back into. But the smells, the sights, the sounds, as I walked in for this big hello and this entrance back home, there is some trepidation. You are a little bit nervous. And I open up the door to gym and I hear, John's back. And it was one of the most joyful moments of my life because I felt so welcome and so at home. And I felt like I could do anything because of the power of a big, wonderful hello from my boy to this day, my brother, Quame Patterson, screaming from across the basketball court, welcoming me back. I have no idea what happened after that, but I knew I was home. I knew I was with my people. And the power of a big hello can go way longer than you think if you take a little bit of time to be intentional, to build up the character, to build up the environment, to build up the connection, and maybe just change the world a little bit. So wherever you're creating your big hellos and big introductions, know that they can be anywhere, know that they can change the game, and know that they can create happy.